Yeah, man, y'all know Stephen A. Smith, the pastor of sports, had to get at y'all and let y'all know what he thought about the performance. Cause he doing a little bit of everything now. He like me. He a YouTuber. He on ESPN. I got Josh Jim Sports. He got he a sports dude. I got what I mean. I'm going bald. He going bald. You know what I'm saying? I'm Stephen A. of the streets. He's Stephen A. of the streets. I'm Stephen A. of the YouTube streets. Hey, I'm getting old, y'all, so I be having nose hairs, and I just be getting them right in the middle of just a quick little, you know what I mean? But hey, let's hear what he got to say about it.
This is Stephen A. Smith Show. I want to get back to the Super Bowl and that halftime show we saw with Kendrick Lamar. This was the first time in Super Bowl history that a hip-hop artist was the headliner for the halftime show. And in my opinion, Kendrick didn't disappoint. The performance started with Samuel L. Jackson, dressed as Uncle Sam, who introduced the Compton rapper who was surrounded by dancers dressed in red, white, and blue. Kendrick went on to perform a 13-minute mashup of some of his biggest hits. Halfway through the performance, he was joined on stage by SZA, and the two performed Luther from GNX and All the Stars from the Black Panther soundtrack. Towards the end, Kendrick, of course, did the smash hit, Not Like Us, the diss track for Drake. And then the performance, Serena Williams, the Compton native, and Drake's one-time rumored girlfriend can be seen
Serena's still hurt,
on
man.
stage. I asked you all on my Twitter page if you liked it, loved it, or hated it.
But Drake was throwing
Here's
shots.
what you had to say.
Hey, look, Drake was throwing shots at her though. So in Serena's defense, everybody talking about, Drake was throwing shots at her and her new husband. Y'all don't remember that.
Liked it, 26% loved it.
Drake be bothering everybody.
I'm with the 26%. You know what I'm saying? First of all The Stars is one of my favorite songs. Let me get that out the way first, all right? SZA, I like
getting old.
her
It hurt to
artist
reach
too,
over.
and I love hearing her voice. That's true too. But that's not why I'm at the 26%. That's not why I'm giving this an A grade. I'm gonna tell you why I'm giving this an A grade.
Tell us
because
why.
the brother played Not Like Us. That's why. That's what I wanted to see. You see the suspense that came.
It was suspenseful.
With Kendrick Lamar's
Because the
halftime
game
performance
didn't have
around it,
no
whether or not we
suspense.
gonna play that song. We can sit up there and bull jive all we want to, but the fact of the matter is, he won 5 Grammys a little over a week ago. Why did he win those 5 Grammys? You know why he won those 5 Grammys? Because of Not Like Us, that's why. We can sit up there and haggle around it all we want to.
Like he didn't have no big hits before
That
Not Like
music
Us.
had to be played. I wasn't sure he was going to be allowed to play the lyrics. I wasn't sure he was going to be allowed to perform it. I really, really wasn't. But I said, there's no way on earth that he could show up in New Orleans on Super Bowl weekend for the halftime show
Luca.
and not play that song. At least the music. At least the beat. Got to do it. Got to do it. But this brother went a step further. He teased it brilliantly. And he kept teasing it throughout the performance. And then finally, he was talking about, worrying about getting sued and all of this other stuff. So he had to watch what he said. But then he went ahead and performed the song. That's representing Compton. That's representing hip-hop. That's representing himself. Letting you know he ain't budging. He gonna stand on what he's gonna stand on.
Stand on what you gonna stand on.
What he said about Drake. And if you are Drake, let me say this. I didn't take sides. All I've ever said is this. He got you on this song. Drake is an incredible artist. But all I said was, he got you on this song. And in the world of hip-hop, you don't answer that with lawsuits. You go into the studio and you make your own record to one-up him. Or you bow down and say, he got me. Drake handled it a bit differently. A bit differently. And because he handled it a bit differently, you got a lot of people clamoring, salivating for Kendrick Lamar to play that song.
Foaming at the mouth.
In fairness to Lamar, before Super Bowl Sunday, I had the pleasure of being on Good Morning America. Friday morning, live from New Orleans.
There you go, promoting himself.
Louisiana.
I ain't mad at
Super
it.
Bowl 59. The Good Morning America interviewed me about the Super Bowl. And then the Kendrick Lamar subject came up. I want to show you what I said before Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, 2 days before to be exact. Listen up. If you're not doing Not Like Us, you just won 5 Grammys, in large part because of the success of that one particular song, and we know what kind of brouhaha it created. Halftime arrived Sunday evening, and no one hears that song is going to be a huge, huge disappointment. As great and as phenomenal as he is, Not Like Us took him
Don't you
to
do it,
another
don't
level.
you do it.
You have to at least play that beat. The crowd, that's not just on national television, but in attendance, has to hear that
Drake was over there walking around with a smoking back outfit and all.
Enough, if the rumors are correct, Drake wasn't in the country.
He was.
Hell, he wasn't even in his own country, Canada. That brother was in Australia on tour. It don't matter how far away he was, however.
Stephen A.
It can't escape what Kendrick did to that brother. He played the song, y'all.
That boy Stephen A. so cold. That boy said it don't matter. You can't run, you can't hide.
Remember that? That's what he did. And then after he did that, he took out the word pedophile. Okay? Because that's what got the legal matters, stirring, per se. And then in the aftermath of all of that, he sat up there and said, a minor. And it sounded like the entire damn crowd said it with him.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, it's very, very bad.
Tiger was like, wow.
Very bad. Very bad. Okay? But there's something that y'all might have missed. Serena Williams is a Compton native, that's true. So her doing the crip walk and her being on stage with Kendrick Lamar on his face, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think some Crips killed our
That's
people.
pretty damn cool.
But you doing the C-Walk.
But she used to mess with Drake, according to the reports. I mean, if we talk about Kendrick Lamar, is that brother cold or what? That's not a brother to mess with. Because that dude not only had Serena Williams on stage dancing, she's a tennis star, by the way, the greatest tennis star that ever lived. You understand what I'm saying? She's a tennis star, ain't a dancer. She's a tennis star, all right? But she crib walking on stage. If that wasn't bad enough, because she used to be with Drake, they said Sissa used to be with him too. So Kendrick Lamar got both exes on the stage, celebrating him going after Drake. Damn.
I mean, that is kind of crazy though.
It's
But
kind of harsh.
that is kind of mean, like
And he closed it out
with the game over.
with game over emblazoned for the world to see inside and outside the Superdome.
Yeah.
It is game over. You know what I saw on social media yesterday? You know how somebody dies
No.
and you see a photo of them
No.
sort of sideways, and in the photo is their full name with their date of birth?
This
And the
boy,
day
the
they
pastor,
passed away.
this boy crazy as hell. Stephen A. crazy.
That was what they showed about Drake. He gonna make his money, he gonna be successful. Drake is a superstar. Drake is legit. No doubt about that. But he will forever be synonymous with Kendrick Lamar for all the wrong reasons.
Look, man, Drake, go on and make your music, man. For all the wrong, he'll for forever be synonymous with Drake. For all the wrong. Man, listen, man, go on and put out one of them. Wait for the summer, Drake. Just chill. Lay back for a little bit. Do a feature with the little people that messed with you. Wait for the summer, man. Come with that. I don't really, they try to kill me. I don't want to kill me. You know what I'm saying, Drake? You gotta come with that Drake. You know what I mean? Just come with that Drake anthem, that Drake hit. You don't need nobody, Drake. You know? And Kendrick, do your thing too. You know, but Stephen A. just stirring up the Stephen A. every damn word. It's game over. So now, when me and my little Hulkamaniacs, what are you gonna do when the Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?